say the thought of the day? I'll have to kind of say is patience. I've had a lot of time to analyze like my flaws and things that I know that I need to improve on. I know for a fact that I have a rotten temper, a very, very, very short fuse. And sometimes I overanalyze things before I even allow it to, to transpire. Sometimes I'm wrong. Say like, exercising patience is kind of like, if you're quick to jump the gun about things or overthink things. Just to stall your reaction. You know what I'm saying? Count to 10 before you react. As simple as that sounds. Before you react, it's just an exercise. Before you react to anything, if something's going to upset you or you think something is starting to upset you, whatever, stall your reaction. Wait 10 seconds before you react. So at least number one, you have clarification that whatever it is that's making you feel that way is confirmed. You know what I'm saying? And even on top of that, even if you are getting upset, you know what I'm saying? You have to evaluate. Is it even worth getting upset? You know what I'm saying? Is this worth my aggravation? Or can I just accept things for what they are and move forward? You know what I'm saying? Or, can I handle, can I handle this aggravation, or can I, or isolate it, where I won't allow it to upset me, and that's, problem solving and patience, and, it's really all about, your, maturity. It's really what it all boils down to. You want to handle like a child, or you want to handle it like an adult, So, I said this before, there's 86,400 seconds in one day. 86,400 seconds in a day. You have to apply time like money. Time is money. So, if somebody steals $10 from you, are you going to worry about the fact that somebody stole $10 from you when you have 86,390 left? You're going to throw away $86,000 over $10? That's the way you need to apply it towards time. And time, when you have to look at it from that rationality and that philosophy, that requires maturity. Because otherwise you're going to forfeit everything that you had for that whole day over something stupid. It's imbalanced, dude. It's $10 fucking dollars. It's 10 fucking seconds. Who cares? So something temporarily upsets you, and 10 seconds of your life is ruined. So what? You got 86,390 seconds to go. Make them good. You gotta live every day like it's your last. You gotta learn to enjoy. You have to learn to enjoy your life. I'll say this now and I'll say it again. I could die today. I am completely 100% fulfilled. So I'm ready to go. I've done everything I wanted to do in life. So everything else from this day forward is icing on the cake, you know? That's the way that life has to be, you know, where every day is a blessing. You know, it's like, you know what, I'm glad to be here. We got 86,400 seconds to make the best of the best. Why not? You know? And if you are not fulfilled in the things that you are doing and you're just existing, then you need to reevaluate why you're living and what you're living for. It's funny, I had this discussion with somebody 2 days ago, and I was just kind of, you know, just picking their brain. And then I asked them, like, so, what makes you happy? And they're like, well, you know, I'm like, what are your goals? And it's the same typical answer. It's not a bad answer, but I think it's a very controlled answer where it's very selfless and not selfish. You know, if you don't live for self, you're not taking care of yourself, you're not living. I can't live to serve others. I gotta take care of myself first, and then I'll serve others. Otherwise, what's the point? So I asked them, what do you find fulfilling in your life? And they're like, well, you know, I want to save money, and I want to be able to take care of my parents and see my kids graduate. It's a good answer. But then I retorted, I'm like, okay, I'm thinking to myself, you didn't say one thing about yourself. You're not living. So I asked him again, I'm like, so what is it that you want? What goal do you have set for your future, your short-term, long-term, or anything that it is that helps define who you are? And they're like, you know what, you're the first person who ever asked me that question. I need to do my homework. If you're not living or setting goals for yourself, you're not living. You know, their answer was not a bad answer. You know, it's just a very systematically, like, programmed answer where, you know, you're not free. You know, you gotta think outside the box and in a controlled, you know, systematic way of what life makes you want to think that living is. That's not living. You know, at the end of the day, you know, when people are of a certain age, they're able-bodied and sound mind, they should be able to take care of themselves. When your job is complete, where do you go from there? You know? You gotta, because, you know, children and parents and this, that, and the other, all that is very subjective. You know, they get older, they move out, they get on with their lives, and then I'm not gonna say they forget about you, but you are no longer a priority for them. So you have to, in your mind, have to kind of feel like, okay, well, I need to kind of create my own priorities. It doesn't make you a bad person, it just makes you honest. And it doesn't make you selfish either. But at the same time, I've earned the right to be selfish because I work fucking hard. So I'm at a point in my life where I've earned the right to be selfish. Yeah. But again, topic today is patience. You know, and whenever something rattles your cage, count to 10. Weigh it out in your mind. Is it even worth the reaction? Is this aggravation or is this nuisance worth my reaction? Is it even worth it? Or is my reaction kind of like a lion? You know, when I roar, shit better fucking stop. You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta weigh it out. If I'm gonna sit there and go through all this trouble to roar and scream from Pride Rock, am I preaching to deaf ears? These are kind of things you need to solidify in your mind before you react and allocate, you know, 10 seconds of your life for something that may not even be worth even one. Food for thought.